everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's Coalfire. Sorry I've been away for such a long time dealing with health issues. I really want to reach out to all of you guys out there who showed your support with sticking with me through these times. And as promised, I am going to do my best to get back on here and try to continue on with the journey. I am going to try to complete the Barbra Streisand live at the MGM Grand of 1994. And with that said, I know that since I've been gone for almost a year, it seems it just flew by really quick. But if you have noticed, YouTube has changed their guidelines and policies and everything. I had like over 100 videos that were completely blocked. Some even 2-3 years ago when I first started. But anyways, I had to basically go ahead and create a Patreon account and move them over there for safekeeping. So I will react to each video because I don't feel like breaking the video up as much as possible, or like, you know, cutting out any parts. I may back up a little bit on some, you know, to try to keep from getting copyrighted. But if you see this on YouTube, it means it didn't get copyrighted, at least for the time being. Now, I have seen other reactors completely just give up on doing YouTube because of this issue, which kind of made me started down the path of not wanting to come back, because I saw everyone losing, you know, putting copyright on their videos and stuff like that, just to keep from getting, but you couldn't see the video. So what was the point in, you know, reacting to a video if it's got a big copyright symbol, or it's they put the fade on it where you can barely see it. And I believe that my method is the only method that I know, because I want you guys to enjoy the experience. But I did, like I said, however, create a Patreon page for anything that gets blocked. And it's hard to kind of notify you when stuff does get blocked. But I will try my best to try to let you know going forward if something does get blocked, or if it gets released on YouTube and then eventually gets blocked. I'll let you I'll try my best to let you know, hey, it was on YouTube for a week, but then they decided to block it. Okay? But be sure to check out the Patreon page. I have a lot of stuff on there. I had to move over stuff that was completely blocked by YouTube. A lot of rare things that were blocked that I didn't even know were blocked. I put them over on the Patreon, so probably since the beginning of my YouTube career, I didn't ever think about looking at it and see that it was completely blocked. So if you're interested, check that out. They don't do it for free for some reason. I believe because they make their money on us reacting to videos and putting it on their Patreon channel. But I did choose the lowest tier as possible, and I think that was like $1 or something like that to view the channel. So without further ado, once again, I'd like to thank you for sticking in there with me, especially all you Barbra fans like me. Yes, I did listen to a lot of Barbra. She does help with my PTSD a lot, along with a lot of the other artists on here that I have reacted to. But this is a short one, and I am going to try and blend it in with maybe a few other songs since this one is short. So without further ado, let's jump in. And this one is called Leverman, and it is, from what I gathered on the lineup sheet, this is the next performance in the concert. Okay, let's go.
I don't know why, but I'm feeling so sad. I long to try something I never had no kissing. Ooh, what I've been missing. Love a man, oh, where can you be? The night is cold and I'm oh so alone. I give my soul just to call you my own. Got a moon above me, but no one to love me. Love a man, oh, where can you be? I've heard it said that the thrill of romance can be like a heavenly dream. I go to bed with a prayer that you'll make love to me, strange as it may seem. Someday we'll meet and you'll dry all my tears, then whisper sweet little things in my ears, hugging and a kissing. Ooh, what I've been missing. Love a man, oh, where can you be?
Well, that was very short, but very precise and to the point. I hate when they block up these ads on the thing at the very ending of the song that, I mean, I know it suggested videos and everything, but I just hate whenever those blocks come up on there and you can't stop them and the song's not over with yet. But yeah, that was, I mean, she's just so mesmerizing how she can pull you in with her voice and stage performance. I'm still new trying to get back onto the board. Kind of lost my footing. Yeah, her stage presence is just so overwhelmingly just captivating that it pulls you in so much that it's hard to pull away from her and listen to the lyrics and style that she's singing in as well, because it's just so angelic. It's just so captivating. She's one of those very few artists that can kind of like put you in a state of mind that you want to just listen to the song, but then you want to see her as well, and it's like you're trying to pull your mind together to piece both of those together. Like if you watch her too closely, I feel like you're looking at her stage presence and barely hearing the song, so you have to be kind of like auto-tuned. This was long before auto-tune. Barbra didn't need that. But what I'm saying is you have to be fine line to listen to the details of the song and be captivated by her at the same time, if that makes any sense. But anyways, what we're going to try to do is, that was Loverman. I'm going to go into the next performance, which Will he like me? Okay, so without further ado, and bear with me because my computer is been running incredibly slow, like me. So hopefully, while I'm talking, it will pull it up.
I don't know. It's all crazy, I just can't believe what's happening these days, Doctor.
Yeah.
What can't you believe, Miss Streisand?
Streisand. Everything is changing so fast, What's true on Monday is not true on Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
I remember my mother used to force me to eat liver because she thought it was good for me.
Yeah, go on.
And all those things she said were healthy turned out to be killers like sunshine, meat, milk, eggs, sex.
Aha, now we are getting somewhere.
Alcohol is bad for you, now all of a sudden it's good for you. Butter was bad, margarine was good, now margarine is bad. In the meantime, men don't know if they should be made of iron and women don't know if they should be running with the wolves.
We seem upset today, Miss Streisand.
Streisand, soft ass. And talk about relationships. I mean, since the sexual revolution, which I know will eventually turn out great, men and women don't know how to act with each other.
Well, listen.
I mean, when you go out with a man for the first time, are you supposed to automatically assume that he'll pick up the check or that you'll split it? There's so much to think about.
We sound angry, Miss Streisand.
We would sound a lot less angry if you would just pronounce my name right. You don't say Judy Garland. You don't say the Sonny and Cher show. The point is, it's all very confusing.
Streisand, whatever. It's a very difficult name.
I wasn't talking about my name. I was talking about life.
Yeah, life, yeah.
It used to be so simple. Maybe it only seemed that way. But we knew what to eat, what to drink. We knew how to be.
Why don't you just let your mind wander?
Vonda?
Wander.
All right.
She's okay.
I remember I was in high school. I had this blind date.
Yeah, go on.
And I remember sitting on the stoop waiting for him. I was wearing a long wool skirt and brown and white saddle shoes. They were so hard to clean because the white polish always got on the brown part.
Yeah.
But all I had to worry about was, will he like me when we meet? Will the shy and quiet girl he's going to see be the girl that he's imagined me to be? Will he like me? Will he like the girl he sees? If he doesn't, will he know enough to know that there's more to me than I may wish sure? Will he like me? Will he know that there's a world of love waiting to warm him? How I'm hoping that his eyes and ears won't misinform him. Will he like me? Who can say? Oh, this evening seems a million years away. It's insanity to worry so all day. I'll try not to. Will he like me? He's just got to. Will he like me? He's just got to.
Oh, what did I hit? Anyways, I'm gonna pull up the next one, and that was an incredible vocal performance there from Babs, and she never fails. It's like, oh Lord, she has that magnitude that can just pull you in. But then her voice is another issue. It's just so incredible the way that she can just, her vocal range, the way she was just being so comedic, talking to, I guess, this therapist or something, and she was so true about just life in general, you know, and pointing out that things have changed so much that you don't know what to do anymore because of the dynamics. I mean, you gotta think about it. You have, I would say, not being biased or anything, but there are a lot more women, I guess, at this period in time that were making strides in history, that were producing, you know, icons and competing with men. And she was just basically talking to her therapist in a comedic style. And I really love the part where he kept pronouncing her name wrong. Streisand. And it was just so funny how it led from comedic into, she just gradually, slowly, elegantly just went into song. And that shows her both ability to resonate on the big screen, like with all of her great movies, as well as resonate with her voice and her stage performances as a live singer. So she was very multi-talented, that I give her. Well, because my computer is frozen now, I will have to stop the reacting until I can reboot it and do the next song. This is what takes so long whenever you have so many people living in a house that's using computers for gaming and everything else, when I'm trying to do simple YouTube videos and entertain the people that have subscribed to my channel, that are loyal and faithful. But it seems that gaming and other things like that, that's done in solidarity, seem to overshadow me. Just for once, I'd like for it to be me. Why can't everything work out for me? Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed those two songs. I can't even remember what they were now. She was so captivating me to the thing. Lover Man and Will He Like Me. You see the list I have for her lineup. It's quite long. But I am going to get to them. I will get to them. If I have to get my laptop out. But anyways, I once again want to thank you guys for sticking with me. At least the Barbra Streisand fans. I noticed that you guys have really, commented whenever I was going through my difficult times and said that you would stick with me. And I'm glad that you did, because it was just one thing after another. My GERD surgery, then this, then that, then that, then this. Too much. I need to write a memoir like hers. True fact, though, I learned while I was sitting down one day, and it's been so long since I read about it, but it popped up on my phone, that Barbra Streisand obviously likes roses, and she has a big variety of roses. And there was a hybrid rose that was on the news, and it came up, and it was basically in her burgundy rose garden, and it was this pink hybrid rose And so she called it Barbara's baby, or some, I think it was Barbara's baby. But I was reading it and I was like so captivated by it because I do like roses as well. I would love to have my whole yard filled with roses. I mean, just of all varieties and shapes, because roses are strong, resilient, and beautiful, and just, quite frankly, just one of the most beautiful flowers there is. But also, that wasn't the first time that she had ever had that one. That they said something about that previously she had one other one before that, but they never went into it. So I tried to Google it and couldn't find it. But they said it was the second rose that was found in her garden that was hybrid and very unusual, and she got to name it. So that was a little fun fact. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction. Be sure that I will be reacting to the other ones as well, as soon as I get this contraption fixed here. And I will see you guys on the next one. And just remember, guys, in this crazy, crazy world that we're living in right now, which does not help my PTSD at all, but I'm dealing with it. Just try to avoid the news at all costs, because it's just crazy crap going on out there. And like Barbara says, we used to live in simpler times, and now the world just seems to be in chaos. But just remember, here there's no left, there's no right on my side. I just know I believe in logic, and I love everyone in the world, unless other circumstances arise to cause me not to. But I don't judge people based on where they live or where they are in the world, because I believe we all come from the same place. And with that, I do want to send out my love to everyone around the world who sees this video reaction, and wish you peace, world peace, I should say, love and happiness. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.